Across the globe, communities are celebrating International Women's Day, honoring the achievements and resilience and contributions of women in every sphere of life. Well, this year's theme focused on Accelerate Action. Voices are rising to demand equality, recognition, and actions for women's rights in a world still striving for gender parity. Well, as we celebrate International Women's Day, a seasoned marketing expert reflects on our inspiring journey from telecommunications to the fast-paced world of fashion. With years of experience breaking barriers in male-dominated industries, Carole Barnett now leads innovative campaigns in the Bahamian fashion industry, proving that women are not only shaping the future of marketing, but leading industries with vision, creativity, and resilience. Welcome to What's Trending, Carole.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great to have you here. So you've had a remarkable career transitioning from telecommunications marketing to working in the fashion industry.
Yes.
How did your past experiences help shape your approach in your current role?
Well, marketing, it's easy because, of course, you do have to market the retail space as well. We are the #1 Bahamian designing company here in the Bahamas, and so, of course, it's a luxury environment, and you have to promote the Bahamian designs. A lot of times when people hear it's something that's Bahamian, they don't think that it's on par, you know, the international arena, and definitely Bahari is one of those companies that the designs can stand up to any of those international designers as well. So we have to use innovative approach to be able to promote our designs.
And what were some of the biggest challenges you faced as a woman making this transition from one industry and another, and how did you overcome them?
The challenges I would have faced would have been in the corporate environment where you, it's of course male dominated, and so women have to work harder. You have to work more hours. You have to make sure that you dot your I's and cross your T's to ensure that everything is aligned and right. And so we find that, you know, I just had to exert extra energy to ensure that everything was on point, be more creative. And of course, there was never a situation where I'm able to say that I cannot do it. I had to be able to achieve whatever it is I was expected to achieve. In many instances, it would be either, you know, you didn't have sufficient budget, or there were always some sort of barriers that you might have faced. But I just found creative ways in which to accomplish whatever it is, my desired goals. And so it's prayer. It's always, you know, in the forefront. And of course, God gives you the strength to do what you need to achieve.
And the grace.
Yes, definitely.
So in this fast-paced world of marketing, especially in such different industries, how did you leverage your experience to bring fresh ideas into your current position at Bahari?
The owner of Bahari is very, very talented, and he is a creative. And so definitely that transition was extremely easy. He likes to dream and just comes up with the ideas, and we work to support him to ensure that we achieve his desired goals.
So as a woman who has broken through both barriers in telecommunications and fashion in the area of marketing, what does International Women's Day mean to you personally, and how do you feel your journey reflects the power of women in leadership?
International Women's Day, the thought behind it from 1911 to present, I think it's a phenomenal approach. Women need support. We're aspiring to be everything as well, and we want to show the men that we can do it. You know, and sometimes the challenges that you face, you need to be able to connect with somebody who's experienced it to help you along the way. And then when you would have experienced it, now you need to kind of transition and help persons as well who are, you know, those persons who are coming up. We want to be able to help those individuals. And so the journey in terms of being a woman that has actually worked from the bottom to the top in the telecommunications industry and marketing, it's been great. And of course, I think when you have an organization like the organizers of International Women's Day, who are just trying to help other women break through those barriers by creating platforms and arenas for other women to be able to be a part of, I think that's a phenomenal thing. And for me personally, I just think that that's just, I lean towards women who are interested in helping other women grow, and I too take the time to be able to assist other women, younger women coming up, to help them grow. A lot of times people, will ask for ideas, or they will ask for advice, and I take the opportunity to coach those individuals to help them to be the best that they can actually be, and for them to understand that there is nothing that's impossible for you to achieve. Once you apply yourself and you're focused and you're confident in your skills and talent, you can achieve anything.
So looking back at your journey, what's one thing you wish that you had known when you first started your career, especially as a woman navigating different industries?
I think when I first started, we didn't have women who were out there coaching other women. That they were very few and far apart. And so if I had the opportunity to get or align myself with persons who can coach me through the process, I think it would have helped me immensely. The good thing about experience, though, it strengthens you and it makes you better. You learn from your experiences. And so while I wish I may have, had a coach or have somebody who would have been able to guide me through, you have to get up and you have to dust off yourself and you have to continue the journey. And so you learn from those experiences, those times when things were tough and you had to face those challenges and overcome those challenges. You learn how to overcome the challenges and you learn how to strengthen and be strong. And I did all of this in the midst of taking care of my mom, who, during the latter years, fell ill. So I had to take care of her and just continue doing what I had to do. So I definitely always wanted to make sure that I was strong to be able to accomplish both things, balance both.
And women have to juggle so much. So how do you see yourself paving the way for future generations, for women in marketing especially, and in fields traditionally dominated by men like telecommunications?
Well, for me, I would have already done it. I started at the bottom and I've worked my way through the top. And so for me, again, those individuals who they want to aspire to be the best that they can be, and if they, when they reach out to me, I take the time to coach them and guide them through, give them ideas, advise them on what they need to do to be better at what they're trying to become, where they're trying to go, just to help them to be better at it.
So kind of like
I kind of coach people through the process.
So your way of, I guess, in a way, paying it forward to
most definitely
what you didn't have, as you mentioned earlier.
Yes. So I'm now becoming the coach to help a lot of individuals, grow, women grow. Like you said, women endure a lot. They're in abusive relationships, and they have to be that, that person, that manager, that supervisor, that person who's trying to excel on their job so they can take care of their children and, of course, live a better life.
That's very true. So leading up to International Women's Day, what message do you have for other women, maybe considering a career change or taking on leadership roles in challenging industries? What's your message?
I feel that at the end of the day, you know exactly what your strengths are, and there's anything that you want to accomplish and achieve in life, you have to work hard to achieve it. You have to, first of all, believe in yourself. You have to be confident, and focus is key. You have to be focused, and you'll definitely achieve.
That's definitely some good advice. So can you talk to us about some initiatives for that Bahari showcases for International Women's Day? Obviously, I'm wearing one of your designs today.
So every year, we focus on supporting International Women's Day. Last year, we kind of featured the leadership. We have a large percentage of women in leadership at Bahari, and most of the employees are, let's say 99% of the employees are females. So we have a very small percentage of males, and so we wanted to be able to feature our leaders. And so this Saturday on March 8th, we will be hosting at all location a huge sale, just focusing and supporting our International Women's Day. and it's up to 50% off at all locations. So that's how we are supporting International Women's Day this year by hosting our annual sale.
And for those that may not know where Bahari is located, just remind them.
So we have 3 locations. At the cruise port, they open at 8:30 to 4:30. At Southwest Plaza from 10 to 6. And of course, Marquis Street in the Meldon Shopping Plaza from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Well, Carole, it's always a pleasure sitting and chatting with you. And I want to wish you a happy International Women's Day in advance. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Well, on the other side of the break, a little sweet indulgence for Pancake Day. Stay with us.